to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's... The Blue Hens will put toe to leather and we'll get started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Power football with the run. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. To throw, it's Marshall. He's going to take off. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
They'll give it to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Complete downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. So Delaware's offense will go to work for the 1st time. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, to try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after him.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll give it to Johnson. There he goes. Shakes off the defender. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They go to the wide receiver screen. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. From the gun, the running back has it.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to pass. It's Marshall. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Back to pass. This time it's complete. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Sends it back in motion. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The handoff to Johnson. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. And the Huskies want to pick up the tempo. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. And the third down pass is incomplete. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quarterback running on the draw. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Got a man. It's Fields. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Blue Hens send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They want to run it left here. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go.
Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Quick catch on 3rd down. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run it from the gun. Got a little space. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Blue Hens need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. picked off. What a play to set him up. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37.
You got to be so careful, too, Dave, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
They'll move the tight end. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. To the air, it's Marshall. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over New Mexico State. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Blue Hens will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Back to throw, it's Marshall. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver, they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Oh, they're after him. Quarterback adapting. Gets the first himself.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Kearney. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Under fire. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the returner will be dragged down. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Kane. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Blue Hens have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Pulls it in. It's Fields. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. A sky-high punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Makes the grab, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got him downfield. Smashes ahead. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Marks. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. Sweet punt there. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll leave it with him. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Direct snap. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll give it to Johnson. Plows through the defense. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. To the air, it's Marshall. Rushes on him. He's got it. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Going to the run to start this second half. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Second down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Kearney. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Marks. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Delaware. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Really nice rhythm that time by the play caller because he ran the football on the last play, so this time he decides to go play action just to see if he could get the defense to freeze for a split second, and that's all the target needed. Off the play fake, he's able to work the route, win his one-on-one, makes the catch, and takes it in for a score.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Rutgers.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Marshall. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Now on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Fields. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Delaware. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
To the air on second down. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. He'll pull it on the read. Running into the open space. A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Good enough for a first down.
They're going to test the right side with this one. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. He'll keep it himself. Runs through a tackle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Got it in the middle. It's Kearney. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Hens are on the move. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the pressure. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to throw. It's Marshall. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation, and they use their speed to get to the QB.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. A little release to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll try the run. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kane. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Blue Hens in the hurry-up.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quick completion to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. He'll take a shot. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. With that score, looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Quarterback now breaking the field. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
With the catch, it's Johnson. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Well, I love the play call by the defense there on 4th down. They were expecting pass, and they didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz, and they just overwhelmed the offensive line and anyone else trying to protect that quarterback. He had no shot.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking for a crease, it's Fields. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Look out, he's got room. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't hang on across the middle on 1st down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Marks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Finding an escape route. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Quarterback may change this route. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 4 to Washington. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Trying to make magic with his feet. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Might be looking to run. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And the Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got a man, it's Bryant. They'll get the 1st down, it's spotted on the 49. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team can be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.